everyone, and welcome to the video on our visit to the Rudas Baths in Budapest. Now, the Rudas Baths are located on the Buda side, close to the Citadel, so it's maybe a good idea to, after your visit to the Citadel, you can go down to Rudas Baths and enjoy those. Now, in this video, we will be going through a quick tour of the Rudas Baths themselves, as I explain in a second.
Hey guys, we're in the Rudas Bath. It's one of the 6 or 7 baths that you have in Budapest. Now, I've already done some exploring, I've already enjoyed some of the facilities. Now I'm going to take you on a little tour. I'm not going to try and say too much because there's other people here that want to relax. I don't want to interrupt them completely with all of my babbling. So I'll just run you through it and I'll do a voiceover, some of my comments, what I liked, what I didn't like, and so on. So guys, please enjoy the tour, and if you have any questions, don't hesitate.
Now, generally the Rudas Bath exists out of 3 parts: a sauna part, a general swimming pool, and a Turkish bath. Now, and to each 3 you'll get access using a wristband that you get at the beginning when you pay. Now, the first part being the sauna part, I enjoyed the sauna part well enough. There's a good variety of saunas. There's a steam sauna, there's a regular Swedish sauna, there's cold, there's warm, there's medium, and there's a different type of shower. So overall this was fine. I would have personally liked some more variety or like something a bit more special, but given the size of this overall building, I mean, I think this is absolutely fine, and it was pretty enjoyable, especially because there weren't too many people around when we were there, which gave us the advantage that when we went into a sauna we could just be there almost by ourselves or with just a few people, so it's not too crowded. And also, I mean, you can look outside as this is right next to the road, and you can just enjoy the city view, or on the other side you can enjoy the cliff view. One good point though about the sauna part is that there are plenty of showers, so if you're going in or out of a sauna, you can just grab a shower to make sure you're clean all the time, which is a definite plus. Now, the second part, which you can access from either part of the building, is the swimming pool. Now, the main swimming pool is gorgeous. It looks absolutely gorgeous, especially from the ground floor. The top floor is just seating area, so that's not too special, but it looks amazing. So yeah, that's definitely worth it. Didn't take a swim quite myself because when we arrived there were a lot of elderly people swimming and I didn't want to splash around disturbing the elderly people. But yeah, I mean, the swimming pool is fine. It's nothing too special either, but I wouldn't expect it there to be. Now, further to, let's say, the swimming or the sauna part, you'll have the baths, which are an integral part of it, and you can access them via the roof or via the ground floor. If you go over the roof, obviously you have this beautiful cliffside view or the city view. I mean, this view is something that I appreciate very much, though I'm not sure how well it will work in winter, but in summer it's absolutely amazing. Now, going into the baths, like the baths is something like there's something really good about the baths, and that's the fact that they have a couple of different unique baths. The first is this Panorama Pool, which you'll see right now, which is pretty hot, but because it's on the roof, because you have a view over everything, it's really enjoyable, and you can just enjoy the view while sitting in a bath, and that is definitely something that is really nice. And when you go downstairs, you'll also see there are different types of regular pools, with one set of 2 pools being specific. Oh yeah, there's also the restaurant. The restaurant itself we didn't go into, but yeah, I mean, if you're really hungry, I mean, there's opportunities to eat. But again, back to the baths. So the bath area itself is actually not that big, which, I mean, I'm a big bath lover, and was a bit, I was a bit disappointed with the bath area. The Panorama Pool was really cool, but the baths, as you can see on the left, so this red one and the one next to it was fine, but I mean, I would have expected it more. The one that you see now is a really hot bath, and the one that you're seeing right now is a really cold bath, and the combination of the two was actually nice. That was really amazing. So I think of the bath area, the two things that I liked the most are the panorama bath and that combination of really hot and cold bath. But the regular baths, yeah, I mean, we've been to other bathing areas where you can actually do much more than that. So yeah, I mean, the bathing area to me could use some improvement, but I mean, that's just my personal opinion. But some of the shortcomings are addressed by the Turkish baths, and I know I'm setting my standards a bit high. So I mean, definitely doesn't mean that this bath area is bad. No, it's definitely good. It's just that there could be a couple of additional elements that will make it much better. For example, like different kinds of flood baths or bath shower combinations, or I mean, things like that. Now for the last part, being the Turkish bath, which is most definitely the highlight of this entire bathing experience. The Turkish baths, those can be accessed by crossing the middle section, as you can see right now, and also using the bracelet that you get in the beginning, the band. So the Turkish bath, guys, they're far more, let's say, classically decorated, but it's definitely the highlight of this entire bath experience. The bath itself consists of a central bath, which you will see in a bit, surrounded by 4 other baths, all of different temperatures, and there's a way to go through it, which is optimal, in which you'll get all of the different temperatures and like an ideal treatment for your body. So if you're going there, guys, and you're not entirely sure about the whole sauna, regular bath, regular swimming pool part, I'd say just go to this part, because this part you definitely need to do. It looks absolutely gorgeous on the inside, and I have nothing bad to say about this, because on the sides there's also like steam baths, which are really hot, and cold showers, and I mean, this part is definitely worth it. Just look at it, it's amazing. Now overall, the Rudas Baths, I would say, are definitely worth going to. They're less popular than some of the other baths, which makes it so that there's not that many people, which makes the whole experience better. And I mean, despite the small things that I mentioned during this video, I mean, these baths definitely deserve an 8 out of 10. And the Turkish bath definitely deserves like an 8 or a 9 out of 10 even. So thank you guys. If you liked the video, please like, share and subscribe. And if you have any comments, please put them down, and we'll see you on the next one.